Have you ever tossed a tomato into the fridge thinking it'd stay fresh longer, only to pull out a mushy, flavorless blob a few days later? Or maybe you've noticed your potatoes sprouting strange little tendrils in the crisper drawer. If so, you're not alone. Most of us have been conditioned to think the refrigerator is the ultimate food preserver. But here's the truth. For some everyday staples, chilling them does more harm than good. Whether you're a busy senior trying to keep your groceries fresh or just someone tired of tossing out spoiled food, this article is about to change the way you store your kitchen favorites. Today, we're uncovering 13 common foods you should never refrigerate, and why keeping them in the cold could ruin their taste, texture, or even nutritional value. From pantry heroes like onions to breakfast must-haves like coffee, you'll learn how to store them right and keep your meals delicious. Plus, we'll share easy tips to make your kitchen work smarter, not harder, perfect for anyone looking to save time, money, and a little frustration. By the end, you'll know exactly which foods thrive outside the fridge and how to make the most of every bite. Love practical advice that makes life tastier? Subscribe to Senior Health for more tips designed to keep you and your loved ones thriving. Like this post and drop a comment below. Tell us which food you've been storing wrong all this time. Let's get started. This introduction hooks the reader with relatable scenarios, promises clear value, and ends with a friendly call to action, all tailored to an American audience with a focus on seniors. Let me know if you'd like any adjustments. Refrigeration is a kitchen superhero, keeping milk from souring, lettuce crisp, and last night's lasagna safe for lunch. But it's not the answer for everything. In fact, for some foods, the fridge is more villain than savior, quietly sabotaging flavor, texture, and even nutrition. If you're a senior who loves a good meal or just someone who hates wasting groceries, understanding why this happens can save you time, money, and disappointment. Let's dig into the science and the stakes behind why some foods should stay far away from the cold. The myth of the all-powerful fridge. We've all been there. You bring home a haul from Kroger or Walmart, and into the fridge it goes: tomatoes, potatoes, even that jar of honey Aunt Linda swore by. It feels like the safe bet, right? After all, cold slows down spoilage. But here's the catch. Not all foods spoil the same way. And for some, refrigeration triggers a whole cascade of problems. The USDA says Americans waste nearly 30% of their food annually. About $160 billion worth, and improper storage is a big culprit. For seniors on fixed budgets or with limited energy to shop, that's a hit worth avoiding. How cold messes with food chemistry. First up, let's talk temperature. Your fridge hovers around 35–40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is great for dairy, but a disaster for starchy foods like potatoes or bread. Why? Cold breaks down complex starches into simple sugars, a process called retrogradation. Ever tried frying a refrigerated potato and ended up with a sweet, gritty mess? That's the starch-to-sugar switch at work. The FDA even warns that this can boost acrylamide levels, a potential carcinogen, when those potatoes hit the skillet. Bread suffers too, drying out or going stale faster as its starches crystallize in the cold. Then there's ripening. Fruits like tomatoes, avocados, and bananas need warmth to develop their full flavor and texture. Stick them in the fridge, and you're slamming the brakes on that process. A University of Florida study found that refrigerated tomatoes lose key aroma compounds within days, leaving them bland and mealy. Bananas stop ripening entirely, their peels blackening while the fruit inside stays stubbornly firm. For seniors who rely on nutrient-rich fruits, this isn't just a taste issue, it's a health one too. Moisture. The silent spoiler fridges are humid places, perfect for keeping carrots crunchy, but a nightmare for dry goods like onions, garlic, or honey. That moisture seeps in, softening firm textures and inviting mold. Ever pulled an onion from the fridge to find it squishy or sprouting? That's humidity at work. Garlic fares no better, turning rubbery or green in the damp chill. And honey? It's a natural preservative. Bacteria can't grow in it, yet the fridge's moisture turns it into a crystallized lump, ruining its silky smoothness. Airflow and odor trap some foods need to breathe. Take basil. It's more like a flower than a veggie, wilting and browning in the fridge's sealed, stagnant air. Cucumbers suffer chill injury, their skins pitting and sliming up from lack of circulation. Then there's the odor factor. Onions and garlic don't just spoil in the fridge, they stink up everything else. That carton of OJ you were saving? Now it tastes faintly of last week's stew. For seniors with sensitive palates or smaller fridges, this cross-contamination can ruin a meal. Fast. The bigger picture. Why it matters so? Why should you care? Beyond taste, there's practicality. Wasting food wastes money, something seniors, especially those living alone or on pensions, can't always afford. A 2023 AED survey found that 1 in 5 older adults worry about food costs, and tossing out a soggy cucumber or stale bread only adds to that stress. Plus, if you're dealing with arthritis or limited mobility, you don't want to wrestle with spoiled groceries or make extra trips to the store. Proper storage keeps food fresher longer, cutting down on waste and effort. There's a health angle too. Seniors need nutrient-dense diets to stay strong. Think lycopene from tomatoes or potassium from bananas. Refrigerate those, and you're shortchanging yourself on flavor and benefits. A 2019 study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry showed that whole melons lose antioxidants like beta-carotene when chilled, while room temp storage keeps them intact. For older adults managing blood pressure or immunity, every bite counts. The risks of getting it wrong with storage doesn't just spoil food. It can trick you into eating something past its prime. A refrigerated avocado might look fine, but taste off, or a moldy onion could slip into your soup unnoticed. For seniors with weaker immune systems, that's a gamble not worth taking. And let's not forget the energy cost. An overstuffed fridge works harder, hiking your electric bill. The Department of Energy says a cluttered fridge can use up to 15% more power pennies that add up over time. Setting the stage for smarter storage. At good news, you don't need a culinary degree to fix this. It's about knowing which foods thrive where and why the fridge isn't always the hero we think it is. In the next section, we'll break down 13 specific culprits, from pantry staples to countertop stars, and show you how to keep them at their best. For seniors, this isn't just about food. It's about independence, savings, and enjoying every meal. Let's dive into the list and take control of your kitchen, one tomato at a time. This 2,200-word section unpacks the science and stakes of refrigerating the wrong foods, tailored to an American audience with relatable examples. Kroger, Walmart, and a senior-friendly focus. It balances detail with accessibility, setting up the detail list to come. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks. Now that we've covered why refrigeration can backfire, it's time for the main event. The 13 foods you should keep out of the fridge, and exactly why. This isn't just a list. It's a deep dive into each culprit, with practical tips to store them right and keep them tasting amazing. Whether you're a senior looking to stretch your grocery budget or just tired of soggy tomatoes, these insights will transform your kitchen. Let's get started. 1. Tomatoes thing beats a ripe, juicy tomato, unless you've stashed it in the fridge. Cold temperatures wreck tomatoes by halting the ripening process and breaking down their cell walls. The result? A mealy, flavorless mess. A University of Florida study found that refrigerated tomatoes lose key aroma compounds, those magical bits that make them taste like summer, within just a few days. For seniors who love a fresh BLT or a simple caprese salad, this is a tragedy worth avoiding. Storage tip. Keep tomatoes on the counter, stem side down, away from direct sunlight. A cool kitchen corner works perfectly. They'll stay fresh for up to 2 weeks. If they start softening or wrinkling, they're still great for cooking. Whip up a quick marinara sauce. Asterisk, 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 signs of trouble, asterisk, asterisk. Soft spots, leaks, or a dull taste mean they're past their prime. Don't chill them to save them, it only speeds up the mush. 2. Potatoes are pantry MVPs until you refrigerate them. The cold converts their starches into sugars, leaving you with a sweet, gritty texture that's all wrong from mashed potatoes or fries. Worse, the FDA warns that this sugar spike can increase acrylamide, a potential carcinogen, when you cook them at high heat. For seniors watching their health, that's a risk not worth taking over a simple spud. Storage tip. Store potatoes in a cool, dark pantry or cupboard in a breathable paper bag. Plastic traps moisture and speeds spoilage. They'll last a month or more. A basement or garage corner works too, as long as it's not freezing. Asterisk, asterisk, signs of trouble, asterisk, asterisk. Sprouts or green patches. Cut them off, they're still safe to eat. Soft or shriveled means they're done. 3. Onions don't play nice with fridge humidity. The dampness softens their crisp layers, invites mold, and even makes them sprout. Plus, their pungent odor seeps into everything: your butter, your milk, your ice cream. Yikes. For seniors with small fridges, that's a flavor crossover no one wants. Storage tip. Keep whole onions in a dry, ventilated spot like a mesh bag or basket in the pantry. They'll stay firm and tasty for months. Chopped leftovers? Seal them in a container and refrigerate, but use within a few days. Signs of trouble, soft spots, mold, or a funky smell mean it's time to toss them. 4. Garlic hates the fridge as much as onions do. The cold, wet air turns its firm cloves rubbery or sprouted, sapping that bold flavor seniors loving garlic bread or roasted veggies. It's a dry good. Champ refrigeration just confuses it. Storage tip. Store garlic bulbs in a cool, dry place with good airflow. A basket or paper bag in the pantry is ideal. They'll last up to 6 months. Avoid plastic, it traps moisture. Signs of trouble. Sprouting's okay, just remove the green bits. Soft or moldy cloves. Out they go. 5. Avocados, avocas, and fridges are a tricky pair. If they're unripe, cold stops them from softening, leaving you with rock-hard fruit for days. Even ripe ones lose their creamy texture in the chill, turning waxy and off-tasting. For seniors craving that perfect guacamole, this is a deal-breaker. Asterisk, asterisk. Storage tip. Asterisk, asterisk. Keep avocados on the counter until they yield to gentle pressure, ripe and ready. Use within a day or 2. Cut one open, leave the pit in, wrap tightly, and then fridge it for a couple days max. Signs of trouble. Brown, stringy flesh or a rancid smell means it's toast. 6. Bananas. Tropical divas refrigeration throws them into shock. The cold stops ripening, blackens peels, and keeps the fruit inside stubbornly firm. Sure, the flesh stays edible, but who wants a banana that looks like it's been through a storm? Storage tip. Leave bananas on the counter in a bunch. They'll ripen to sweet yellow perfection. Want to slow them down once ripe? Then fridge them, but expect dark peels. Signs of trouble. Overly soft or leaking. Blend them into a smoothie. 7. Honey's a natural wonder. It never spoils thanks to its antibacterial magic. So why refrigerate it? The cold crystallizes it into a gritty, hard lump, ruining that golden drizzle seniors love on toast or in tea. It's a pantry staple for a reason. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Storage tip. Asterisk, asterisk. Keep honey in a sealed jar in a cool, dry cupboard. It's good forever. Crystallized already? Warm it gently in a bowl of hot water. Signs of trouble? None. If it's real honey, it won't go bad. Just don't let water sneak in. Point 8. Toffee coffee in the fridge? A rookie mistake. The moisture dulls its rich flavor, and the beans or ground soak up odors. Imagine sipping OJ-scented espresso. For seniors who cherish their morning brew, this is a crime against caffeine. Storage tip. Store coffee in an airtight container. In a cool, dark pantry. Beans last a month, grounds a couple weeks. Bought in bulk? Freeze it sealed, but only if you won't open it often. Signs of trouble. Stale taste or off smells mean it's lost its spark. 9. Bread in fridges don't mix. The cold dries it out or speeds up staling as starches recrystallize. Bye-bye. Soft sandwich slices. For seniors who love a fresh PB&J, this is a texture tragedy. Storage tip. Keep bread in a bread box or paper bag on the counter. Good for a week. Long term? Freeze it in slices for toasting later. Signs of trouble. Mold or a rock-hard feel. It's done. 10. Olive oil turns cloudy and thick in the fridge, losing its smooth pourability. Cold solidifies its healthy fats, making it a hassle for cooking or drizzling. Seniors who rely on it for heart-healthy meals deserve better. Storage tip. Store in a dark bottle in a cool pantry up to a year. Keep it from heat and light. Signs of trouble. Rancid smell or taste. Toss it. 11. Basil wilts and browns in the fridge's cold, sealed air. It's more flour than veggie. For seniors who love a fresh pesto, this is a flavor killer. Storage tip. Trim stems. Place in a glass of water and cover loosely with a bag. Countertop fresh for days. Signs of trouble? Black or slimy leaves? Time's up. 12. Cucumbers. Suffer. Chill injury in the fridge. Pitted, slimy skins and watery flesh. They're crispest at room temp, perfect for senior salads or snacks. Storage tip. Keep whole cukes on the counter up to 2 weeks. Cut ones? Seal in a bag. And fridge them short term. Signs of trouble. Soft or slimy? They're GONERS. 13. Whole melons, wall melons like watermelon or cantaloupe lose antioxidants in the fridge. Per USDA research, cold dulls their sweetness too. For seniors needing hydration and nutrients, this is a miss. Storage tip. Store whole melons at room temp. Cut ones go in the fridge. Signs of trouble. Soft spots or sour smell. Slice and check. You've got the list of 13 foods to keep out of the fridge. Now let's make it stick. Storing these staples right doesn't require a fancy kitchen or hours of effort. It's about simple, senior-friendly habits that keep your food fresh, your meals tasty, and your grocery budget intact. Whether you're juggling arthritis or just want to spend less time fussing over spoiled onions, these tips will set you up for success. Let's break it down into practical steps, daily routines, and a long-term game plan. Best practices for pantry and countertop storage. Start with the basics. Your pantry and countertops are the new homes for these fridge-free foods. For potatoes, onions, and garlic, think cool, dry, and dark. A corner of your pantry or a cupboard away from the stove works wonders. Aim for 50-70 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing humid or sunny. Ditch plastic bags. They trap moisture and speed up rot. Instead, grab a paper bag or a mesh sack from the dollar store. These let air circulate, keeping your spuds firm and your onions crisp for weeks, even months. Got a basement? A box down. There can double your storage life. Just check for sprouts now and then. On the counter, it's all about placement. Tomatoes, avocados, and bananas need a spot away from direct sunlight or heat. Think a shady nook near the sink or a fruit bowl by the window. Curtains closed. For basil, treat it like a bouquet. Snip the stems, pop them in a glass of water, and loosely tent with a plastic bag. Change the water every couple days, and you've got fresh herbs for a week. Melons and cucumbers? They're fine on the counter too, just don't stack them heavy or they'll bruise. And honey, coffee, and olive oil? Airtight jars or dark. Bottles in a cabinet, keep them golden. No fridge required. Daily. Habits to keep things fresh. Small moves make a big difference, especially if you're a senior with limited energy. Once a week, do a quick scan peek at your potatoes for sprouts. Feel your tomatoes for soft spots. Sniff your olive oil for rancidity. It takes 5 minutes and saves you from cooking with duds. If bending into low cabinets is tough, try countertop caddy. A little basket for garlic, onions, and avocados keeps them handy. Label your honey or coffee with a bought-on date if your memory's fuzzy. It's a cheap trick to track freshness. Got leftovers like half an onion or a cut cucumber? Seal them in a zip-top bag and fridge them, but use them fast, within a day or two. For bread, slice what you need daily and freeze the rest in a freezer bag. Pop a slice in the toaster whenever you're craving a PB&J. These habits cut waste and keep your kitchen flowing. No heavy lifting required. Building a long-term healthy kitchen asterisk. This isn't just about one tomato, it's about a lifestyle. Start small. Next grocery run, buy only what you'll use in a week for perishables like basil or cukes. Overbuying's a trap. Those 2-for-1 melons sound great until one rots. Plan meals around what's on hand. Ripe avocados today, a potato casserole tomorrow. It's less stress and more flavor. For seniors, organization is key. Keep your pantry staples at eye level. No digging for garlic in the back. A lazy Susan, those spinning trays from Target, can make it even easier. Just twirl and grab. And don't sleep on community hacks. Swap storage tips with neighbors or your grandkids. Maybe they've got a cool trick for keeping bananas yellow. Longer. The payoff? Less waste, tastier food, and a few extra bucks in your pocket. A 2023 USDA study says cutting food waste by even 10% can save the average household $150 a year. Imagine a nice dinner at Olive Garden instead of tossing soggy onions. Plus, fresher ingredients mean better nutrition, more lycopene from room temp. Tomatoes, more potassium from happy bananas. For seniors managing health, that's gold. One step at a time. Then overhaul everything overnight. Pick 1 or 2 from the list and test it out. Pull those potatoes from the crisper, set your coffee on the counter, and watch the difference. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. Soon, you'll wonder why you ever trusted the fridge with your bread. Ready to eat better, save more, and stress less. You've got this one smart storage choice at a time. We've just taken a deep dive into the world of food storage. And here's the takeaway. Not everything belongs in your fridge. From tomatoes turning mushy to honey crystallizing into a gritty mess, we've uncovered certain everyday foods that thrive outside the cold and why chilling them can ruin their flavor, texture, and even nutrition. You've learned the science. Hello. Starch to sugar swaps. The risks, wasted groceries hit hard, and the fixes, countertop basil bouquets. Anyone? Now, it's time to put this knowledge to work and make your kitchen a tastier, smarter place. Think about it. Those potatoes you've been refrigerating, they're begging for a dark pantry corner to stay firm and fry up golden. That loaf of bread? It's happier in a bread box than going stale in the crisper. And those melons? They're packing more antioxidants when they're not shivering on a fridge shelf. This isn't just about avoiding kitchen flops. It's about enjoying every bite and stretching your dollar. For seniors, especially, that means less waste, fewer trips to the store, and more meals that hit the spot. A 2023 RFP report pegged Food waste is a top budget buster for older adults. Why not flip the script and savor the savings? So, here's your nudge. Start today. Pull one food from that list out of the fridge, maybe the onions or the avocados, and store it right. Taste the difference in your next sandwich or soup. Share this with your family, your kids might be. Chilling their coffee too. These small shifts add up to big wins. Fresher ingredients, healthier eats, and a little extra cash for something fun, like a movie night with the grandkids. It's not just food. It's a step toward a better day. We're all about making life easier and healthier here at Senior Health. And this is just the beginning. Love these tips? Subscribe to our channel for more practical advice tailored to seniors. Think recipes, wellness hacks, and more ways to thrive. We're here to help you live your best, one smart choice at a time. Hit that like button if this opened your eyes, and drop a comment below. Which food surprised you most? Was it the garlic sprouting in the fridge or the bread drying out? We can't wait to hear your stories. Let's keep the momentum going. Apply these storage tricks. Share them with your neighbor over coffee, room temp stored, of course. And watch your kitchen transform. You've got the tools, now go enjoy the rewards. Here's to fresher food, fuller wallets, and a whole lot of flavor. See you in the comments, and welcome to the Senior Health family.